Double. But in spite of that, I took more than 97%, and I entered the medical college. I was dividing my time. There is time for drawing and creativity and time of studying. So my message for the father and the mother and the teachers in the schools and the قصور الثقافة and our مراكز الشباب, we must give our creativity for the students. If they have a big skills or فراغ, they can be misdirected, and they will not have this creativity for giving in the future serving of their nations and serving of their Egypt through their jobs. So my message should be for families and all of these teachers and all of this, they must encourage the creativity of them, and whatever this painting or whatever coloring or making domes or using tools as a camera, especially that we have now many tools of modern camera like our mobiles now, iPad. We have now many small camera which it is not sophisticated. So please give it this for the children, make them to zoos, making them to go to gardens. Of course, this will help them. Not only of that, I want to tell you that we must help the handicapped children and the handicapped people. Photography, as you said in the last session, that photography art therapy will help these people. We need more projects in Egypt here to have helping them for these schools. I find these schools in Vienna, in Korea, some Indian students, when I was visiting them, they are encouraging by their families to have taking the camera, to taking shots. So my message is that continue the spirit of the creativity, whatever, dancing, music, coloring, photography, to give the spirit of the Egyptian creativity citizen in the future, building Egypt by our hands and by mind and by our hearts.
Dr. Mohammad Adib, you're one of the renowned photographers in Egypt. Who inspires you?
Who is?
Who inspires you? Who stands beside you? Who? Tell me the personalities from which you draw experience.
Of course, the first thing is my wife. And
she's a photographer as well?
No, she is doctor. And this is what I told you. She loves me and I love her. And we are putting all of these spirits.
It was a love story then.
Of course. And this is what gave me a push for my success, of course. And not only that, all my family, they are beside me and helping me. This is what I want to continue, what I said just only in 5 minutes, that the pushing of this success, not only the family, also your professors, your teachers, your community. And this is what I want to give, continue the messages, the behind the success. It should be multifactorial of encouragement and appreciation, not only from the family, not only from your wife or from the members of the family, the members of the educational and centers of universities, of schools, of sport club. I'm a member of one of sport clubs, is Gezira Sport Club. There is photography committee there. I'm pushing the small students and members to love the photography. Not only that, when I was in Opera House and making many exhibitions in the Opera House, we make an workshop of the photography. And I want to continue this is workshop for the handicapped children not only by the drawings, but also using the camera with them. And this is will be, inshallah, will be organized with the Ministry of Culture and the research center here.
Give us some information about this workshop and how it's going to affect those children.
Of course, this workshop is very, very good, and it is needs encouragement of, as I told you, not only the Ministry of Culture. They have already the programs, but they have the drawing. Just only a couple of days, I went for some of the exhibitions in Opera House for the drawing of the children's, but I want to see the outcome of the workshops of photographers. Why I'm telling you this? Because now I am not making comparison between the camera and the drawings. But the camera nowadays, or digital camera nowadays, they have a very good tools in the creativity through the computers, through the creativity of the Photoshop, through the creativity of different colors. So this is, will give the creativity for our children more and more than drawing. I'm not said that against drawing. I was before painter, but I mean that you must give this for your children's whatever music, drawing, colors, sports, because this will give a complete personality for your children and your citizens.
If we talk about the prizes and the many times that you were honored, tell us a little bit about the prizes you had, either in Egypt or outside.
Actually, I was already have encouraged by this, as I said, that not only when I was a medical student, I said when I was a medical student, I have many certificates, appreciation certificates from student union, اتحاد الطلبة of when I was a medical college, Cairo University, and I was continuing.
That was your first prize in photography?
This is the first prize, but during when I was a student in secondary school, I was encouraged by the art teachers. They are taking my photo and they put it at the entrance of the hospitals, and he was after 10 days he was keeping, and I was angry, and he said, I told him, why you are keeping them? He said, Muhammad, we are keeping them. No, keep them. One of two things: you put it in the wall and you continue in the wall, or you have another alternatives. On the second day, he's bring for me a very good price, and he was encouraging me, and he gave me the drawings. This was in the secondary school. As I said to you, when I was a medical student, and when I was in the last graduation, I took the first prize of medical college, first prize of the Cairo University in 1978, and I took the second prize all over the Egypt from all university. I was example the Cairo University at that time, and then I continue my prizes, alhamdulillah, for Minister of Health, taking the second prize for special effects in photography, Salon of Photography, in the 1999, and in 2001, I took the first prize of the special effects using this sandwich technique, or this modern photography, and uses this was in the 6 October symbol. And once you are talking to me, I will give you one joke. The photographer, he must have a spirit of not challenging, الشجاعة, encouragement. And during this time, there was a very good exhibition we are preparing, and in the year 2001, about Harb October and 6 October. I told them, I am not soldier. I said, Muhammad, you take one day and you go to the Panorama Harb October, or you go to the symbol. So at that day, I took vacation from my hospital. I took my camera and I was studying what I will go. I took some shots on panorama, and then I went for the 6th October symbol. You know that it is like pyramid. This was in 5 October. And the president, and the next day, he will visit and he will put on flowers. So once I was start to put my foot, there is many big corridor and there is ممنوع الدخول. They said, who is you? I tell them, I am photographer from Egyptian television. He said, no, he is from Egyptian television. Go, make him to go. So I go, I took my shots. I will never forget. I find that this is pyramid. It has a reflection on vinyl. They are making a very new vinyl, and they did not want to touch by the by foot. So it was make a mirror. I took many shots of the combining image. I took the first prize of the Salon Nile of this year, and I made this beside Dr. Ahmed Nawar. He was encouraging me, and this was taking a muqtanayat in Modern Art Museum and Opera House.
Obviously, leading the path of photography while you're a doctor, I think it wasn't an easy case. How did you manage to do both at the same time?
This is a very good question, actually, because this was advice also of many of my colleagues around. You must divide your time, which is very, very important. Means that you are treating your patients and you must concentrate on it. Don't go to open your television and then you will see, or open your internet and you'll see. I have divided my time, the time of relaxation, or the time of the evening or early morning. When I was there, usually I divide them in the, not interlink between each other.
Wrapping up this interview, what is it that you dream of?
My dream? It's a big dream.
Which is?
Actually, I want to help the handicapped children through the photography. Not only for the diagnosis, I know this project, and this project, I was preparing this project when I was in Vienna, because they are, the handicapped children, as I told you, there is using special types of camera, and the special types of camera is infrared camera. And establishment of this, which it is called GAT analysis lab, it is starting from 1/4 till $500,000, which it is not present here in our developing country. We need to make more simplified in our developing country, because we want to help these people. This is can help them, of course. This will help them in diagnosis, help them in assessment by using the camera. Not only of that, I want my dream to have something new tools using the camera for special type of investigations. As I told you, to have a good and high total quality management of my career as an orthopedic surgeon.
Well, by that we wrap up this interview. It's obvious that he's big on both medicine and photography. Hope you've enjoyed this journey. Till we meet again.